everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well, and today I'm going to be talking to you about why we need more disabled advocates within the NHS. If you're from America or Canada or from across the world, the NHS stands for the National Health Service. It's a massive organisation here in the UK that provides healthcare across the UK, and as a autistic woman myself, I thought it was important to talk about why we need more disabled advocates within the NHS. So let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel, everybody, and today I want to chat to you about why I feel it's important to get more disabled people with learning disabilities, learning difficulties and autism spectrum disorder or autism spectrum condition and physical disabilities as advocates within the NHS. As an autistic woman, I've always been very passionate about the NHS as someone who used to work within the organisation as a volunteer, and how disabled people can make all the difference when accessing hospital facilities. This can include meeting specialists before our appointments or having experiences in hospital to make things better, such as quiet rooms or side rooms, having allocated time available at the hospital, meeting the staff or having their photographs sent to us to better understand our needs as disabled people, and to make sure that we are advocated for by the right support by the right people whilst being on hospital facilities or being an inpatient in hospital can be a very challenging and overwhelming time for us, for those of us with disabilities. By working together, we can help reduce the anxieties and sensory overload and stress that the hospital environment may induce and cause whilst we are either an inpatient, an outpatient or a day clinic patient. Whether you're having surgery or whether you're going through a clinic or whether you're having a day surgery, being an advocate means having our voices heard, respected, understood and not judged, and having reasonable adjustments, again such as quiet spaces, having language line if you're not an English native speaker, having sensory fidgets to lower anxiety and to lower stress, also maybe having doctors who are trained in disabilities such as autism, learning disability, learning difficulty, physical disabilities, emotional mental health disabilities, etc. Everybody's differences are different. Everybody has different needs, abilities, things that they cope with, things that they're born with, things that they may pick up later in life. Like myself, I was later diagnosed with autism at the age of 25. I'm now 34. So, I just want to talk about this from my own perspective as a disabled adult, as someone who has legally been diagnosed with autism and general anxiety disorder. What I think is important from a disabled perspective is to have the NHS professionals trained in autism, because the most powerful experiences they're going to have, or the most powerful experiences they're going to come across, is the person with lived experience and the person who actually lives with it, the person who experiences the disability every single day of their life. So the more you're able to advocate for yourself, the more you're able to explain your condition to the professionals, the better they are to treat you and adapt to your needs and adapt to your sensibilities and sensitivities that you may have whilst being in hospital, whilst visiting hospital, or even doing training for hospital professionals like myself, who's been training hospital professionals for over 5-6 years at this point. So we need to work together to lower the stress of both the medical professional and ourselves. This includes by increasing the morale and confidence of both sides of us. So increasing the confidence for the staff, increasing the confidence for myself. Because when you go into a hospital facility and you're overwhelmed, you're anxious, you're stressed out, you may not know what's going to be happening, you may not know how long you're going to be there for. So again, reasonable adjustments need to take place. So it includes a accessible format of information with bullet points of information what's going to happen, pictures of the building, picture of the staff member, picture of the ward or clinic or outpatient department you're expected to go into, a picture of how long you're expected to stay there, the clock time, and how you're expected to be there, what painkillers you may need to bring with you if you are on any forms of medication. I'm not saying you need to be on medication, or I'm not a medic. I'm just saying if you are on medication, make sure you take that along with you to advocate for yourself and to make sure that the professionals know that you are on medication, that you may need to take it for regular dosage or regular time, and make sure that they add that to your care treatment plan or treatment plan they may write up for you whilst you're in hospital or attending hospital at that time. Also, I want to talk about relationships. There is the professional relationship and also what you kind of develop a friendship with some of the staff that you work with. Over the years, I've done many professional relationships and personal relationships with people who I work with, and they're not just a professional. Yes, first and foremost, they are the professional. They are the people that work with you, support you, guide you, make sure you get the right treatment, support, care whilst you're in hospital, mental health units, day clinics, inpatient theatre clinics, etc. But also you have to learn where that boundary is. With me, I have struggled with that in the past, so just to make sure, the reason that we need more disabled advocates within the NHS is to make sure our voices are heard, to make sure we're advocated for, to make sure that we understand what's going to be happening when we are working together with NHS professionals, because by the end of the day, by both working together, respecting each other's boundaries, and keeping that professional morale up, the more likely the NHS is to be stronger and to survive. The NHS needs more disabled advocates and more disabled people being involved in the organisation. It is a great organisation to be part of. I've done much work with them over the last 5 to 6 years. I'm really proud to be a disabled advocate. I do a lot of work with regards to autism and disability from my own perspective. I educate on my own needs. I advocate for myself. This is all my own personal perspective. I advocate for what I live through, what I experience on a day-to-day basis with my anxiety, how my autism can affect me. And I just want the NHS professionals to have this video to go, hey, you know, you're not on your own, we can work together. What is the best way that we can successfully communicate, move forward together, and do this so that you can both support us, both the people with a disability, learning difficulty, autism spectrum disorder, autism spectrum condition, physical disability, emotional disability, mental disability, and physical disability, all in one snapshot, so that you know how to understand how to care for us. At the same time, make sure that both your needs are met as well. So basically I just wanted to talk about how to best support people with a disability on hospital facilities, on mental health facilities, and I hope that this video helps you. Please give a like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel if you'd like to learn more about autism, and I will see you on our next one.